Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make these super hot Korean instant noodles. These are so addictive. I recently started eating them when I wasn't well, and I've literally been eating them since. So this is a bit of a guilty pleasure because normally, as you know, I love cooking things from scratch, but this is really nice when you want a quick tasty snack. And these are super delicious, and they're a brand called Buldak. I think that's the brand, or is it Samyang? It could be Samyang. So the back of the packet, it says you boil it with 600 milliliters of water for about 5 minutes, reserve some water, then put in the spicy paste. I've got one open here, so this is the spicy sauce that it comes with, and then you've got these little flakes of sesame and seaweed. So we're going to add these towards the end. I put just enough water to cover the noodles, and then I reserve more than it says on the pack. So I'll show you how I prepare mine. I'm making 3 packages today, so for my sister and sister-in-law and myself. Normally I've had the super hot ones or the chicken ones, but this is one I haven't tried before, but it's cooked the same way. Oh, here it is. I should turn it upside down. So I've got 2 noodles here in this pot, and I'm going to add the last one, and then we're going to cover it with boiling water. So add all the noodles in the pan. All the sachets here, so we're going to sort these out later. We're also boiling some eggs down at the back. Now we're just going to add the water. Here you go. So I've added 1.5 litres of water into this pot. It hasn't quite covered the final noodle. So it says 600 milliliters on the package, but I think about 500 milliliters per package is enough because we don't like it too soupy, and if you have it less soupy, then the flavors really come through. Now we're going to turn the flame on and let this come to a boil. I'm just going to press it down a little bit, as you can see, so all of the noodles become submerged in the water. Because the water's already boiled, it just needs to come to a simmer and then cook for 4 minutes. So I've got this over high heat. The noodles have been cooking for 2 minutes, so we're just going to cook them for another 2 minutes. You can see it's bubbling away nicely and they've become nice and plump. Make sure it doesn't boil over, and just give it a stir every now and again. So the noodles are almost done. You know when they're cooked nicely, when you can see they've turned slightly opaque, so they've gone from white to a nice kind of beige colour. And you can also taste one to see if it's cooked. So that's done. So what I'm going to do is drain out most of the water and just keep probably about 1/3 of the water that's in there. So you literally need a tiny bit of water at the bottom of the pan, and drain the rest. Drain the noodles, they're all nicely done, and you can see there's not much water at the bottom. They've been boiling for around 7-8 minutes, so they're almost done. They need to be hard-boiled eggs, and we're just going to peel them now while we finish off the noodles. Time to add the sauce to the noodles. My sister's just slicing up the eggs. So there you go. You can actually top this noodle with anything that you fancy. So eggs, chicken, whatever. So we're just adding some eggs now, but obviously you can eat it on its own as well. So add all the sauce sachets. So I've added all 3 sauce sachets. You can see it looks very black and dark, but once it's mixed in, it'll be a really nice color. And now we're gonna add the sesame seed, seaweed sachet things. Everything's in the pan, and now we're just gonna give it a stir. You can see it turns a really nice, bright, reddish brown from the pitch black sauce that you see in the sachet, which looks a bit dubious. It's not crazy hot as the ×2 one, but this is still spicy. And this is a slightly dry version, which we all prefer. You can add more water and make it more soupy. Okay, stirring's done. Let's have a look. There you go, looks very nice. Now time to serve up. Okay, we've served up the noodles and now we're just adding the eggs. Looks so good. And does it look like the sachet? Well, less red, but I suspect this is maybe, I don't know what to call it, but this doesn't look exactly the same, but in fact this looks better than the packet, which looks more instant and looks more real. But anyway, we are looking forward to diving in. So bon appetit. Now I'm gonna give this a taste. Very spicy still. If you've had the red packet which says ×2, then you know that was extremely hot, and this is still very hot, but I think it's got a nice kick and it's not completely crazy blow your head off hot. So do give this a try and let me know if you've tried these noodles and if you love them as much as I do. So guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.